their monetary needs for different portions of transportation. It was $4.5 billion over 10 years. And then as part of SB 375, when these regions started redoing their transportation plans, now it's $18 billion. And so nothing changed except that people started actually quantifying what the real needs were. So SCAG region, for example, down where I live, they went from, a very small number to 7 billion all of a sudden. So they did it through the RTP, and really what happened was a lot of bike ped advocates from around the region got together and really started pushing. And so part of that was like on the ground dirty work, like going through and finding all the proposed projects in the future, and then trying to find out the needs and pushing bike plans in each city, so they actually came up with bicycle and pedestrian plans because they need something to base these numbers off of. So it's kind of a multi-level effort. On one hand, you got to push at the city level, on the other hand, you got to push at the county level, and then you really got to push them to incorporate all of these things into one combined pot and then put it in the RTP, and then you can actually get documented. From that point forward, you can start to really push priorities and show benefits on it.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I'd love to take the opportunity to learn from you both as you're talking about this, how to influence things in the area. But that's pretty much exactly what happened with us in the Bay Area, that we were able to turn. That's essentially how we have this regional safe routes to school money. So we were actually able to turn kind of more general language in support of walking, biking, but through like more specific safe routes to school program language, we will actually get a specific funding stream that comes directly from our version of the winner's pod. The version we have up in the Bay Area, that's the exact same place that's now providing this regional safe routes to school money. So if you were like if you're able to do something analogous here, you'd actually get a stream. You would have a stream of money just directly from them to complement the work you're doing right now, which is funded by multiple sources too. This could be another big chunk. So that'd be great.
I was going to say one thing that y'all already might know, but it's crazy about the San Joaquin Valley, is that they all, in their local areas, have a regional transportation authority that covers several, yours is 6 counties, both 6 counties?
6 counties.
9.
6 counties, SCAG is
18
huge.
million people.
It's for better or for worse.
Yeah,
We have 8 for the 8 counties, which is definitely an anomaly.
Yeah.
Which on the, I can't really think of positives right now. The negatives is that if we're going to do advocacy on these issues, we have to go to 8 sets of meetings in 8 counties, and it's crazy. So anyways, that's just so when you think we might not be special.
That's a real weird thing learning about this. Way transportation funding happens. I still just keep getting marveled at. So, but like on the East Coast, you have 3 states that are in one. So here you have like 4 counties.
We're kind of like states.
Yeah, like Virginia. Yeah, I guess so. That's the lesson.
What I would suggest is maybe just meeting with the people who are doing the RTP and asking them what they're actually doing to quantify bike ped needs. Because honestly, there was a point when the Safe Routes people were working on the SCAG where they were like, we don't really know where we came up with that number, And so it's part of it is like, how do you quantify existing, and then let's make sure that we get into down a little deeper and find out what the real need is, because there's a possibility that in our RTP process they're not really identifying all the plans that are out there and the projects that are.
Thank you.
I want to say one thing. I'm going to pass these out real quick. This is the flyer for the summit I mentioned in Sacramento. Like I said, we're offering full and partial scholarships for this. So this is for lodging, transportation, and